Blue Lenex is a musical group coming right out of Long Island's Hofstra University. The three group members, Ellen, Lex, and Melanie, began the musical trio for some fun, but have come a long way since.
As a group, we've been performing at a lot of coffee houses just to get our name out there and kind of have fun, practice some new songs. It's always a good time to just kind of be free and experiment. And of course, after the coffee houses, we got some exposure and got some offers for other gigs. So we actually got to perform at Relay for Life at Hofstra, which was absolutely incredible. Definitely something I'll never forget. I don't know about you guys.
It was insane. It was so emotional.
Yeah.
It's like looking out into the audience and seeing people cry while we're singing.
Ellen and Lex discovered they would be college roommates. They both had musical backgrounds, and Lex, who immediately joined Macon Treble, hoped that the two would share their passion for music. However, Ellen did not have the same plan.
Basically, Lex brought me out of my shell, and I had done so much performing that it basically burned me out until the point that I was like, I'm done singing, you know, and then she played this song that she wrote called Bluebird, and I harmonized with her, and it was absolutely gorgeous, and I'm like getting emotional right now. and we basically were born that way, I guess.
Ellen and Lex quickly realized Melanie's talent and wanted her to join their group. They asked her through a musical proposal.
It's when something along with Melanie, you're really great. Something.
Will you be part
of
Blue Lenex officially?
Officially.
And
something along those lines.
Yeah, and she said yes, and we would not be where we are today without Mel.
The group was on their way to fame and success. However, they needed to make the trio official.
I think the time that we actually said, okay, we're going to be Blue Lenex, like we sat down in a classroom together. And this is at the point where we had been one of the classrooms in Monroe with the pianos, and we'd been, you know, harmonizing with our own original songs and kind of working things out that way. And we were like, okay, we need a name. So we just kind of wrote on the board any way that both of our names would kind of mesh together. The blue came from, it's kind of both of our power colors. Mm-hmm. So the blue is just significant of the strength that we have, and Lenex is basically Ellen and Lex kind of meshed together. So, and then Mel came along and kind of tied it together perfectly.
Mel works in Lenex, like Blue Lenex, so
yeah. So
it was a sweet deal.
Blue Lenex plans to release their first album during the summer and hopes to continue their success into the near future.
We just have a big bag of things that we want to accomplish, and if we don't accomplish any of them, I think we're all, not to sound cliche, but we're all pretty content with what we have accomplished so far. So even if this is as far as we get, like, I've had a great time, but I don't think it's the end at all. We're kind of reaching for the stars.
Just the beginning. Like we're very aware of the fact that people work their butts off their entire lives and never make it.
Yeah.
But so that's, you know, we're both pursuing different things. All three of us are pursuing different things, but in our academic careers and whatnot. But we really want to go for the music, and that's when it became a thing, I think.
This dynamic trio continues to brand themselves as they work to reach out and spread their love for music with their growing fan base. For Long Island Report, I'm Chelsea Royal.